Hey everyone, it's Michael here from GetFitOver40.com, and today I'm doing a bit of an update video and talking about one form of exercise that a lot of people may overlook and don't really consider, and that's yard work. If you have a large yard or even a medium-sized yard or maybe even a small yard that's in need of a lot of work, you can get out there and do 4 or 5 hours or even a couple hours of yard work and get a tremendous workout. Now I already recorded this video, but I had my camera in the wrong setting, so you're not going to see the before and after. I was out yesterday doing a bunch of yard work, so I went around, showed you sort of the yard, and said, well, I'm going to go and weed eat all this stuff and see what kind of workout I can get. And then I shot the after, and then I went inside and realized my camera is on the wrong setting. I was recording in high speed with no audio, so that didn't really work. So here you're going to get to see sort of the after, and I'll talk a little bit about the kind of calories, at least, that I was burning. I worked probably 6 hours doing mostly weed eating, and it's a lot of work because I got ditches and just there's a lot of grass here, about 1.5 acres that I actually need to do trimming on. I live on 6 acres. Let me show you here. By the way, this is the pool area. Swim this around, and it was just a mess yesterday, just weeds everywhere and just pine needles all over the place. Did a sweep and cleaned up all the weeds. That was part of what I did. Haven't unwinterized the pool yet, but that's next. But anyways, we've got way back there is a hay field. It's hard to see, but it's about 4 acres of hay. We don't touch that. Then I've got all this trimming to do. It's a sort of a dog area. Obviously all around here, all around all the kids' toys and things. We'll walk around the front. Swing this around again. Anyways, talked with you or at you while I'm walking here. So I sort of looked at my what is it called? My jawbone, there you go. And I looked at the actual calories that I burned while I was doing my 6 hours of yard work, and it was fairly intense. I got to tell you that. It was intense. So yeah, here's all of the trees and things that I have to do to weed around a lot of stuff. And we're going to the front yard here. Swing this around again. So I've got all this ditch area I've got to weed eat. Trees I've got to weed eat around. All in there. It's crazy. It's a lot of work. This whole ditch area needs to be weed-eated along the front. My mother-in-law's forest garden. And anyway, 6 hours, and I burned, according to my jawbone, I burned approximately 2,000 calories in 6 hours, which I kind of believe because I was going pretty hard. So hard, in fact, that I have mild carpal tunnel. So sometimes when I go to sleep, I'll wake up and my hands will be numb, or at least one hand will be numb. And it's not that terrible. It doesn't usually wake me up, but it's enough that it's uncomfortable sometimes. I had carpal tunnel so bad in this hand, this one hand, because of all the weed eating and everything, that I couldn't even lie down for 5 minutes before my hand would freeze up. I had to sleep sitting up, and even then my hand was going numb, and I was on aspirin and all kinds of things, and I got about 1 hour sleep last night, so that wasn't fun, and I'm hoping that tonight will be better. So the beauty of getting older, I guess, I might have to take care of that somehow, but I really overdid it. I did 2 days of yard work back to back, and I think that's what kind of put me over the top. So anyways, that's sort of my, I'm getting back to the point here. Yard work, awesome workout, and you get something done, which is something you can see the results, which is awesome, immediate results, that is. You know, working out, you do see the results. It just takes a little while, but when you do yard work, you see awesome, immediate results, and in your yard, of course, that you can be happy about. Plus you get a great workout, lose some potential fat, feel good, maybe gain a little muscle, all those things. So I'm getting back to the losing a few pounds. I'm getting there. I'm down to about 174, and it's almost off. There's just a couple pounds maybe to go. I'm not really sure, but I've been really on track. The fitness, the Fitbit and the Jawbone have been instrumental in helping me keep track of everything, for sure. I've been really motivated, and I do actually have a Fitbit wristband coming. I've ordered it now. I'm just waiting for it to come. It's going to take about 3 to 4 weeks because they're sort of back ordered. They came out with them and then ran out right away, so it's probably pretty popular. So when that comes, I'll be reviewing that after I've worked with it for a bit. If you haven't watched my Jawbone reviewed, watch that. I'll put a link in here. And if you haven't watched my Fitbit review, watch that as well. I'll put a link in here. Alright, so thanks again for watching another Get Fit Over 40 video. And don't forget to check out the getfitover40.com website. And just keep watching. I'm going to be posting more stuff. This was just something that I was doing. I thought, hey, let's talk about it. Doing yard work. It's good exercise. It's awesome exercise. So next week, hopefully I'll have some more back in the gym exercise for you. I'll figure something out for you. So talk to you later, and don't forget to drop on by and subscribe if you haven't already. So take care.